it's crazy that you're 72. Like you look like, I don't know, like you're 36 or something.
If you eat 1 meal a day and fast 3 days out of a month, he said, you'll hardly ever get sick. He said, but if you don't want to ever get sick, just eat 1 meal and then nothing the next day and then eat 1 meal every other day. At the most, you may get sick once every 2 or 3 years. But if you want to take it to another level, like the ancient patriarchs that lived to be 1,000 years of age, did you know that before Noah, all the way from Adam to Noah, the average life expectancy for man was 912 years of age? Regular years the way we count them. Adam was 930 when he died. The oldest man in the scriptures named Methuselah, 969. How'd you live to be almost 1,000? He ate 1 meal, fasted 3 days, and then ate another meal. If you eat like that, you will never get sick. Your body will never have enough toxins to even make you sick.
Ask yourself this now. Do you want to live young for more than 120 years? Imagine the impossible stretched out like a long, bright road ahead of you. Think about it for a second, that you are going to live for more than 120 years without using any drugs, without medicines, without any pain or disease. Picture the calendar stacking. Each year, a chapter you own. Think about how much money you can make if you live for 120 years. Think about what you could build, the empires of skills and habits you could forge, while others blink and burn out. What are the things that you can do within these 120 years? How many countries will you visit if you live for 120 years? Yes, start making your bucket list. Start scribbling feverishly. Prepare and make plans for your wish. Let every small decision become a stepping stone in a century-long story. It's possible. Now, right now, you can also live for more than 120 years. 3rd of September 2025, beneath the thunder of marching boots and the eyes of a nation, a controversial conversation slipped out of a stage celebration and into the raw air. During the 80th anniversary Victory Day military parade in Beijing, meant to commemorate Japan's surrender in World War II, 2 men walked, side by side, towards the viewing platform. The Chinese President, Xi Jinping, and the Russian President, Vladimir Putin, flanked by other dignitaries, including Kim Jong-un. They had gathered to honor the past, but the future came loose. In their voices, the frightening, impossible idea of living young for 150 years, of beating death itself. The cameras were rolling, the broadcast was live via Chinese state media. Then, a fragment, a private, unscripted sliver, leaked through a hot mic, and what was meant to be private landed in everyone's living room. The words were clinical and cold, yet strangely hungry. Putin, voice steady as a scalpel, said, "Biotechnology is continuously developing. Human organs can be easily and continuously transplanted. The longer you live, the younger you become, and you can even achieve immortality." The sentence hung in the air like a promise and a threat at once. Xi Jinping answered, measured but uneasy, "Some predict that in this century, humans may live to 150 years old." He traced a history where few reached their 70 in past centuries, and the nowadays, even if you are in your 70s, is called as young. Reporters pressed. The public leaned in. Afterwards, Putin confirmed that there had indeed been talk of increasing life expectancy through medical and biotechnological means. There is something profoundly somber about leaders, both aged 72, their power entwined with time, speaking openly about outliving the world that raised them. The idea of immortality, of extreme lifespan extension, sounds like a dream and a dirge, thrilling in its audacity, terrifying in its implications. Power clings, time corrupts. The very thought of refusing death raises cold questions about rule, legacy, and the price of wanting forever. Johnson. Born in 1977 in Utah, USA. An American entrepreneur, biohacker, and an anti-aging pioneer. Famous for his current obsession on anti-aging project called Blueprint, where he spends millions of dollars per year on science-driven health and longevity experiments to slow and reverse aging. Now he is one of the world's most famous longevity and anti-aging experimenters. Built his wealth in tech startups, most famously by selling his payment company, Braintree, to PayPal in 2013 for $800 million. Now he spends millions a year in his health, aiming to not die. His goal is to reverse his biological age and maintain organs as if he were 18 years old. He works with a team of more than 30 doctors and scientists. He lives by data, not by feelings. Even tracks erections, gum health, and skin elasticity. His motto, don't die. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and it's going to change everything in your life. This video, it's worth your time, I promise. We're about to open the playbook that keep people looking, feeling, and thinking young, often for decades. The two kinds of youth. First, biological youth, like cells, muscles, hormones, and psychological youth, like curiosity, fun, purpose. They feed each other. Fix the mind first, and the body will follow it. Nurture the mind, and the body fights to keep up. The body's rules. Think of your body like a long-running machine that repairs itself, but only when given the right signals. Here are the big ones: cellular repair and autophagy. Sleep deeply, fast intermittently. These aren't trends, they're emergency whistles for repair. Deep sleep triggers growth and repair hormones. Fasting turns on autophagy, the cell's cleanup crew, removing damaged proteins and junks. This process is linked to better health span in many studies. Not magic, but biology. Nutrition. Eat more plants. Berries, drink green tea, eat dark chocolate, antioxidants. Healthy fats, fish, flax, and walnuts for brain and skin. Protein to hold muscle, and don't ignore vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, and B complex. Little changes. Swap one sugary drink for green tea every day. That's how compounding starts. Move like you're alive. Strength training. 2 short sessions per week keeps muscles and metabolism. Cardio keeps oxygen flowing. Stretch and balance like yoga. Simple daily mobility, so you keep moving without any pain in your 90. Hormones and stress management. Chronic stress ages you faster. So, sleep, movement, healthy fats, and calm routines keep cortisol low and sex hormones healthier. You're not chasing a fountain. You're removing the brakes. Brain health. Learn, puzzle, meditate. The brain thrives on novelty, and it protects the body. Neuroplasticity is not only a word, it's a lifelong upgrade. Avoid the youth killers daily. 5 things to stop now. Cigarettes and vaping. Heavy regular drinking. Ultra-processed junk food and high-sugar diet. Poor sleep. Sitting all day long. Replace each, not with willpower, but with tiny swaps. Sparkling water instead of a soda. A 10-minute walk to break a sitting hour, and a fixed bedtime. Say the line, if you do it once, it's a mistake. If it is twice, it's habit. More than twice means it's your character. Rituals and systems. Habits win, not motivation. Identity beats willpower. Call yourself, I'm a lifelong healthy person. Tiny starts, the 1% daily improvement rule. 5 push-ups, a 15-minute walk. Stack them. Morning visualization and evening gratitude. These are micro deposits into your future. Track what matters. Sleep time and quality, weekly steps, strength sessions, and a few blood markers. Quarterly. Data is feedback, and feedback fixes you. Super tools. Saunas and short cold exposure flip stress into strength. Done safely, they stimulate cardiovascular resilience, mitochondria, and recovery. like a gym for your stress systems. Growth hormone and repair happen mostly during deep sleep, so make sleep as priority number one. Minimum 7 hours of deep sleep. Don't chase crude hormone fixes. Chase the sleep and lifestyle that produce them naturally. Want a proven blueprint? Look at Okinawa, in Japan. Hara Hachibu, it's a Japanese rule, means stop eating at 80% full. This rule, it self-reduce all the health problems in your life. Mostly plant-based food, sea vegetables, green tea, fermented foods, low sugar. Movement is natural. Gardening, walking, bending. Life purpose rules like Ikigai and lifelong social groups called Moai keep people engaged. Scientists found genetic helpers like FOXO3 in some long-lived people. But genes explain only a fraction, but lifestyle explains everything. The heart of staying young. Youth is a state of mind. Curiosity, learn one new thing a month. Play, adult play, preserves emotional elasticity. Forgive, grudges age you. Find big goals and purpose in life. And that's the single most powerful psychological longevity tool. It's not vague. Ikigai is specific. A reason to wake up every day with a goal, a strong life purpose, and goals. Use one ritual tonight. Say aloud one small regret. Name it. Then say, I release this to learn. Then, write one tiny repair you can do tomorrow. Forgiveness is practice. Purpose is practice. How it all fits. Connect the dots, sleep, repair hormones, movement keeps mitochondria and mood healthy. Nutrition makes low inflammation. Social bonds, life purpose, and goals, reduced mortality. Sauna and cold shower makes resilience. Tiny habits will compound. That's the system. Not a product or a pill. What scientists see. Researchers studying on centenarians find patterns, not miracles. Low inflammation diets, active daily movement, tight social groups, and clear life purpose. Repeat across continents. Genes like FOXO3 show up, but lifestyle is the main engine. A short, practical 7-day starter plan. Start this week. Day 1. Make your sleep schedule. Lights out and wake up same time. Day 2. Swap one sugary drink for green tea. Day 3. 10-minute walk after lunch and dinner. Day 4. 5 to 10 push-ups and a few minute stretch. Day 5. Remove screens 60 minutes before bed. Day 6. 8 to 10 hour eating window. Day 7. Define your life purpose. Repeat, build slowly. That's the mode of operation. Here's the secret loop. It's identity with compounding tiny habits and life purpose. Do that, and biology will follow. Your cells will learn to repair. Your mind will stay curious. Your life becomes a long, joyful experiment. If you love this, comment part 2, and tell me which part you want deeper. Sleep science, fasting, detailed Okinawa recipes, or real habit engineering. I'll make it. Because this is only the tip of the iceberg. Remember, youth isn't a number. It's a way you live. Start today. Tiny step. Tomorrow, another. Decades later, you'll be grateful for what you did today.